Hi guys, I think we are live. Yep. Hi guys, hi everyone. This is Sayali here. I think we are live. So, welcome those who have joined us, and I hope a lot of people join us today. Today will be a very easy sets on selection and quant based LR. So, if you guys have been struggling to solve these sets during the streams, and some of the streams have included very difficult sets, this will be a fairly easy streams as such. So please be ready to solve, and please try your best to solve. These are sets that you should definitely get if it actually if it comes in CAT. Okay, so good to see so many people here. Shraddha, I'll just respond to your query in a minute. Just give me a minute. Let us start, and then I'll try to respond to your query. Those who are here, please like the stream, please share the stream. If you're preparing for if any of your friends are preparing for CAT, please share the stream with them and like share it on your WhatsApp groups, whoever is preparing for CAT. It would motivate us quite a bit if we see a lot of people tune into these streams. We'll hold more of them in the coming weeks. So please do like the stream, please do share the stream. Hi Anurag, good to see you, and good to know that the sound and video are good. Hi Shubham, hi Nandini, and hi Aryan, everyone who's joining us. We hope that you're benefiting from this stream. I'll just give you a hi Prashant. So this particular stream is going to be fairly easy sets as such, because we are starting at the beginner level of when it comes to team selection and quant based LR. So there'll be 3 sets. This will be a slightly longer stream, maybe not really longer because the sets will be easier, so I'm giving less time for that. So there'll be 3 sets. There'll be 2 quant based LR sets. So there'll be 2 quant based LR sets. One set will be of 8 minutes. This will be the easiest set as such. So I think the this is going in the this. So the first set will be of 8 minutes, and the second set would be slightly more difficult, but not that difficult also, of 11 minutes. Both of these are kind of based or similar to something that has previously come in CAT. So this is something that can definitely come in CAT, but is still on the easier side as such when it comes to quant based LR. So I want all those who are tuning in today to be able to solve this particular sets. These 2 sets, they are easy sets. Just have an open mind. I'm sure everybody who's tuning in today will be able to solve these sets. Okay. Those who are joining us, please like the stream. Please share the stream with whoever is preparing for CAT. And we hope that we have a lot more people joining in today. Okay. The third set would be on team selection. Again, this would be a easy team selection set, because we are starting with team selection for the first time. So I want to give you a basic set so that you have an idea of how team selection works. What are the basic things that you have to do to solve these sets? So all 3 sets will be easy sets. So 2 and 1 team selection. So 3 sets. One is of 8 minutes, this is of 11 minutes, and this I am giving you 10 minutes. It might seem too little time to actually solve the sets, but because the sets are on an easier side, I think most of you can solve it in that particular time window. So good to see all of these guys, all of you who are joining in. Hi Vaibhav, hi Prashant, hi Shuvankar, and Nalin, Mayank, Ramesh, and Shalini, and Priyanka. Okay. Mr. Tembhurne is saying that mocks, the scores are not good. See, don't worry about that. Give mocks regularly, but the thing that you should do with between the mocks is also important. So when you give every weekend, you should give mocks. So Sunday, and after the mock, you sit and analyze what went wrong. Then you have to say that, okay, I couldn't solve these questions. Some of the questions from ratio and proportion I could not solve. Some from geometry. Figure out which concepts you didn't know. What kind of questions you tripped upon. Then you go and actually take topic tests, revise concepts. Make sure that you actually brush up on the concepts where you couldn't solve the question. So between the week, that is what you're supposed to be doing. So where you start off from does not make as much of a difference as the work that you do between each of those mocks as such. Even if your starting mock scores now in October are not good, if you keep making sure that between mocks you put in the effort to improve, by November 20th, come CAT day, you will be able to score well. So make sure that you are putting in the work between the mocks as such. That is also very important. So hi Vidya, hi Sunita, good to see all of you guys here. I would request you, please like the stream, please share the stream with whoever is joining, so that we have a lot of people joining in. If your friends at college or workplace, you know, whoever is working for or preparing for CAT, please share this stream with them, so that we get a lot more attendance, and people know about this stream, and that would motivate us quite a bit in having more of these streams. Today's stream is going to be an Hi, sorry, I think we got disconnected there for a second. Can you just confirm whether we are back live? I think we are back live, but just let me know if you can see me. Can Nalin and Abhishek, can you just confirm whether we are back upload? I see we, okay, fine. Thank you, Debraj. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. I think there was just a drop in connection. Okay, good. I'll be starting exactly in 10 minutes at 8 o'clock sharp. Please head over to kraku.in/live. I see a lot of people joining us on the stream, but very few people on kraku.in/live. Please go to kraku.in/live. That is where the test will be. It is 3 simple sets, 3 sets that you can do, and I'm pretty sure if it actually comes in CAT, you will be able to do. But this is basically starting with the basics. We have done the basics for arrangement. We have done the basics for some kinds of games and tournaments. So in this particular one, I want to do the basic sets for team selection and quant based LR. So I want to make sure that all the different types of sets that can come in CAT, you have adequate knowledge of how to tackle and practice how to tackle. So please make sure that you have a pen and paper ready, and you go head over to kraku.in/live and take the test. I hope that everybody takes the test today, so that I see everybody who is attempting the test and scoring marks in this one. Okay, so so good to see a lot of people here and a good amount of participation today. So I hope that today will be a very a good session. Please, those who are joining us, I see a lot of people have joined us. Please like the stream, please share the stream. I have put up a target of 200 likes. So it's an ambitious target, but it would help a lot if you guys like the stream and share the stream, because it essentially helps us reach more students. We rely mostly on word of mouth. So if you like the stream and share the stream, it helps us quite a bit in reaching more students and having more of these sessions as such. So please like the stream, please share it with whoever is preparing for CAT. It would help us a lot. Okay. Do we have live every day? We don't have live every day. Currently, I am doing live on Saturdays as such. So I'll be answering most of your queries between once I put the first session. So please do put in whatever queries you have about DILR or about CAT in general, and I'll try to answer them. Also, those who are there on YouTube, please head over to kraku.in/live. At 8 o'clock, I'll be starting with the first set. There are 3 sets, but all 3 of them are fairly easy sets. But they are easy sets, but they are sets that sets of these type have actually come in CAT. So please don't take them lightly. These are things that can actually come in CAT. But if it does come in CAT, I hope that you guys have the self-confidence to solve all of them, because I'm pretty sure most of you are strong enough to do that in CAT. Okay, so let's get started with the basics. Okay, and also those who are preparing for CAT and who have started with their mock preparation, mocks as such. If you guys are looking for a good source of mocks, please do check out Kraku's Mocks. Kraku's Mocks are the most economical mocks. We give very detailed solutions, including video solutions, and our mocks are exactly, we try our hardest to be exactly like CAT level in terms of weightage, in terms of difficulty, in terms of everything. So please do check out Kraku Mocks. They will help you immensely, especially in this phase of preparation. Okay, so let's get started. So when it comes to quant based LR, firstly I'll explain what exactly is a quant based LR. So quant based LR is essentially anything where you have to do arrangement, but there's a quantitative aspect to it. So quantitative aspect to it could either be in the form of figuring out numbers or arrangement of numbers based on number properties. So for this you might need concepts of divisibility. So you would need to know, okay, what numbers are divisible by say 3, 5, etc. There might be concepts which involve prime numbers. This is also something which is very important and can come quite often in CAT, especially even in DILR and also in quant, and other properties of other quantitative aspect of this, such as PNC. So all of this is use divisibility concepts, or the conditions that are given require you to use PNC concepts. So essentially this is like an intersection of quant and quant based LR. So in these kind of things, the first thing that you have to do is use the quantitative aspect by considering what is the quantitative okay, if it is divisibility, figure out what are the possible numbers that could satisfy the given condition. So essentially in this, before you do the arrangement part or whatever the LR part is, first figure out what numbers satisfy the quantitative condition. So if it is given that, okay, if it is a divisibility based thing, and suppose it is of the form say A into B mod 10 is equal to A. Now not many single digit numbers would actually satisfy this. Then you can actually figure out, okay, how many numbers actually have something like this, where A into B mod 10, where A and B are both single digits and I get a repeated value like this. There won't be many cases where this will happen. Then you'll have to basically say that if this is the case, then I'll say that, okay, A has to be either a 0 or it has to be 5, or I'll basically enumerate all the cases in which this would be true. So first thing, whenever you have a quant based LR, is figure out what are the quantitative conditions that can help you and write down the number of cases that are there that would actually fit in this particular arrangement. Once you have that enumeration of cases, you can then go on to the arrangement to actually solve it. Same is the case with prime numbers. With prime numbers, I would actually suggest, see, remember what are the prime numbers up to 1 to 100. If you can write down the prime numbers, if they are committed to memory, and if you can write them down under a minute and you know how many numbers are there, you can save so much time when it comes to actual CAT day, where you would not have to think how many numbers are there between 1 to 100. If it is committed to memory, it will come very quickly to you and you can solve any quant based LR which is based on prime numbers. 1 to 100 is something you should absolutely must remember. 100 to 200 is can do but not absolutely must do. But 1 to 100, I would suggest memorize what prime numbers are there between 1 to 100. That is an absolute must do as such when it comes to CAT quant based LR. PNC also, you should know the basic concepts of PNC. A lot of people ditch PNC in quant because the number of questions that come in quant has reduced in the recent days. But it is still important because PNC concepts can come as part of LR, because you and DILR as part of either quant based DI or quant based LR. So in either case, you should have the basic idea of what are the PNC concepts, how many arrangements are possible, in how many ways can it be arranged, how many ways can it be arranged with repetition, how many ways of selecting. All of these basic things you should be able to answer. That is the basic level 1 of PNC you should be very, very clear with. So this is the basic things that you have to do when it comes to preparing for quant based LR. Remember, whenever you have a quant based LR, figure out what are the quantitative conditions or restraints, write them down and solve that first to figure out what are the possible values that would satisfy that. Then go on arranging, then go on to the LR part of it. That always remember. Okay. So now let us, oh okay, are we buffering again? Okay. I hope you guys are able to see me right now. Okay, sorry. Okay. How to join booster class? I'm already enrolled to Kraku. Achit, if you are already enrolled to complete Kraku, you need not pay anything or subscribe to anything. You're already eligible for the entire live booster classes. So once you have complete Kraku, you need not, or even like any of the batch courses, you need not pay any additional for any of the new courses that we announce. You are automatically enrolled. Okay. Okay, and you will get them access to them from once they start on Monday. Okay. So, okay, let's get started. So, we'll be starting with our first set. I hope all of you guys are ready. Please head over to kraku.in/live. I see 100 people on YouTube, but only 80 on kraku.in/live. I'm giving you a minute. Please head over to kraku.in/live. Once you go there, you will see a window with the okay, when you go to the kraku.in/live, you will see a YouTube window and like the chat and ads and all. Here below that window, you will see the sets come up, and here you will see view instructions. To see the instructions, click on this button of view instructions. Do not try to read the set from this particular video because it will be difficult to read it from the video as such. So please go over to kraku.in/live. I'm giving you a minute to do that. Open up that window and be ready with your pen and paper, and I'll be posting it in under a minute. Okay, so I hope everybody is ready. Those who have joined us, please like the stream, please share the stream. I see only 81 likes and 101 people over here. Please like the stream. It would make a lot of difference to us. If we have a lot of likes, we'll reach a lot of people and it would motivate us to do more of these streams. So please like the stream and please share the stream as such. I know there have Nalin and you guys have asked for like questions. I'll be solving them once I get post the first set so that we can get started with the set in the same time. Okay. So guys, I hope everyone is there on this. Okay, so let's start with the first set. Best of luck everyone. So here we go. Increasing the font size. Okay, so I hope everybody can see this. This is a fairly simple set. Okay. Hi, Devrat, link for the test, you go to kraku.in/live. You're at the page. So the question will come just below the this as such. If you guys are joining us right now, go to kraku.in/live. When you head over to the page, you will see below the YouTube window, there is a small question that is appearing, which is like, what is the value of P? There is a link there, view instructions. Click on view instructions and you will see the full set. Okay. Basically that part is hidden. Just click on view instructions, you will see the full set there. Okay. Okay, let me answer the queries that were there. Yeah, Geetansh, just head over to kraku.in/live. If you go down there, you will see that what is the value of P. It's a small question. Just click on view instructions. You will see the entire set coming up. Okay, I hope you are able to see it now. Okay. CAT level questions PDF for every topic. If you want CAT level questions PDF, firstly, I would suggest start with previous papers. There is no better PDF, no better source than previous papers. What you can do is, we have provided every single previous paper in a PDF format. Please download and attempt all of them. Start with that. Once you identify where you stand, what are your strengths and weaknesses, then you can go to like topic tests and concepts to basically revise, understand your weaknesses and overcome them, and practice in those specific areas. Manjit, I hope you are able to see the question now. I am able to see it on kraku.in/live. Just below that window, you should be able to see the question as such. Okay. Nalin is saying that he chooses the wrong set in DILR and then he regrets. See, Nalin, what I would suggest is, you have to firstly have when you start with your sets, scan through all sets. Okay, there are 40 minutes for this, so spend 1 minute on just scanning all the sets, and you should understand what like you should be able to recognize a set with a name. So now after solving so many sets and having an idea of what are the different sets, I know, okay, this is arrangement, this is team selection. If you practice and do targeted practice of each of those types of DILRs, you will know what type of set it is. Also, the length of the set will give you an idea of how many like conditions are there, how many things have to be done, because each time when the length of the set is long, it is going to take more time. So based on that, and also based on your own personal strengths and weaknesses, you should have a priority order of starting. You should have an order that, okay, this seems like the easiest to me, plays to my strengths, this seems second hard, easiest, etc. If you are choosing sets poorly, it means partly that you don't know what your strengths or weaknesses are, or that you are not completing things, you're attempting and not finishing them. You're having cold feet and you're withdrawing before you actually reach the end as such. So just figure out what are your strengths and weaknesses and how close you were to reaching the answer before you gave up on a particular set as such. Geetansh is asking, far from cutoff please. So basically, you put it many times, but I didn't understand. So if you are, so basically if your scores are far below the cutoff, see, the logical way to go about it is you give a mock, then you analyze it, okay? From each mock you have to figure out, okay, I could not answer like these 10 questions which I should have answered. They were easy questions. Now figure out why. For firstly, let's say quant, okay? Say pick quant and say that, okay, these were the 10 questions that I should have answered. They were on the easier side. Once I read the explanation, I understood it fairly well. Now why wasn't I able to solve it in actual mock? Because I didn't know this concept, or because I made this silly mistake, or because this concept, even though I knew it, did not actually come to me. If it is the fact that you didn't remember the concept, or if you didn't know the concept, go and revise the concepts. Make sure that whenever you identify a gap in conceptual knowledge, you revise that particular concept, take a concept test again so that it is fresher in your mind. And also, if it is that you are making silly mistakes or you can't remember the concept in time, you need more practice. So whenever you identify, okay, averages, ratio and proportion, geometry, PNC, these are my weak areas, you should go and make sure that you solve 30 to 40 questions from that area that day. So every time whenever you give the mock, okay, every weekend you give the mock, and on weekdays you go back and practice from that particular section again, saying that, okay, I didn't do well in averages, ratio and proportion, I'll do 40 questions from it before I give the next mock. So what you'll automatically see is, by the next time, by the next mock as such, all of these areas where you were weak in, you are slightly better at it now, because you had practice, you have had concept review. All of these will help you slightly. This is not going to be an easy win. You can't like just read one day and everything will become better. It's not going to be like that. It is a slow grind, which means that you have to get like 1% here, 1% there, 5% here. It's going to be that you try to improve on many different fronts in a small way. Each time you practice, each time you review, each time you see the concept, you make a small advancement in small 1% better, 2% better. But all of these 1%, 2% better actually add up and make you much better overall. So just think of it in this way, that okay, if I am lagging behind over here, I will make a list of all the things that I was weak at, and I will be slightly better at it come next mock. That is the way you should actually look at mocks. The mock scores are basically an indicator of where you should work at. Not a people take mocks, and whenever they have a low score, they basically, it dents their confidence. They feel that they are not good enough. But a mock score is not that. Your mock scores are not going to go to IIMs. The only thing that is going to go to IIMs is basically what you score on CAT day. That is the only thing that matters. Your mock scores don't matter in the sense that you should not take them as a comment on your ability or what you can achieve. You should take them as where you are starting from, your starting point. Now from your starting point to your ending point on CAT day determines not just on the starting point, but what you do in between. So focus on chipping away at each weakness that you identify. That is the only way forward. Okay, let us see where we are over here in. Okay, so 46 correct answers and 16 wrong answers, but those of you who got it wrong, don't be disheartened. This is an easy set, but if something like this comes, I'm sure that after the end of this particular session, you would be able to solve it also on CAT day. So please, very good start. I know that many of you guys had many difficult streams till now where it was difficult to get even one set right. So I hope that this would be a start where people get good sets and are able to solve it and are able to get confidence in their ability. So good to see all of you do so well. So let's take a look at the set first. In the following multiplication problem, P, Q, R, S and T represent a different digit among 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 in any order. Now it is given that PQR into ST is a 5-digit number PPQ, PPPQQ. What is the value of P? So we have to figure out what is PQR and ST as such, and it is between 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So we have to basically arrange what is P, what is Q, what is R, what is S and what is T. Now the first thing, as I said in quant based LR, find out what is the quantitative condition here. First thing that I notice is that you have R into T. Now R into T mod 10 would be how much? That is basically, once I take the product of R into T, that is going to decide this units digit. So R into T mod 10 is equal to Q. Now R, T and Q are among 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So you have to figure out a pair R, T and Q such that R into T mod 10 is equal to Q, and all of three of them should be between 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and they should be distinct. Now let's try to figure that out. Now consider, say, if R is R or T, if one of R or T is 5, okay, consider one of R and T is 5. So if it is 5, then 5 into 6 will be 0. So can't be 5 and 6, 5 and 7, it would be 5. So there will be repetition. So it can't be 5, R and T can't be 5 and 7 because then you won't get a distinct digit. Q, you would get R again, which is 5, okay, either R or T again. 5 into 8 would be again 0, so not won't get a digit between 5 to 9. Again 5 into 9 would be 5. So 5 cannot be a one of RT. I'll actually not cancel over there. So if I consider RTQ, if it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8 and 9, it cannot be 5 because Q will either be 5 or 0 in all cases. So either Q will not be in this particular set or Q will be a repetition of one of these two digits, and neither is the case. So 5 cannot be either R or T. Now consider 6. If 6 is there, what will happen? If 6 is one of R or T, if 6 is one of R, 6 and 7 is 42, so the Q will be 2, which it cannot be. 6 into 8 is 48, then it will again be repetition, which again it cannot be. 6 into 9 is mod 10 would be 4, again not in this particular range. So 6 cannot be one of the R or T. So 6 cannot be one of R or T. Now consider 7, 8 and 9. 7, 8, if you have 7 into 8, I'm just only considering 7 RT as such. So if 7 is one of the R and T, so if it is 7 into 8, 7 into 8 gives me how much? That would be 56. So that is a possibility because, so you have 7 into 8 mod 10 gives you 56. So mod 10 will give you 6. So in this case, one of these two is R and T, the other, this is Q. Okay. Now consider 7 and 9. 7 and 9 is 63. Mod 10 would be 3. So again not possible. 8 and 9 is 72. Mod 10 would be 2, which again is not possible. So the only values R and T can be one of 7 and 8, and Q has to be 6. So using this particular logic, I can see that R and T can be one of 7 and 8 and Q has to be 6. So from that, what do I get? This is basically P6R and ST, and this would be 6 over here. Now I have two cases, R is 7, T is 8, or T is 7, R is 8. Now let me consider both cases as such. So I'll consider this case to be where R is 7 and T is 8, S into 8, and consider this case where this has to be 6, 6, and the other case would be P6, 8 into S and 7, and here again you have 6, 6. Okay, now if this is the case, first consider what happens when you have 8 and 6 and 7 over here. Now if I first just multiply by 8 and 6 and 7, what do I get? This is 56, 5, 48, 53, 5. So this would be 8p plus 5 and then s into 7. So this would be plus over here. So this would be 7s, and this 2 added should give me 6 as such. Okay, so 7 into s plus 3 should give me s. 7 into s mod 10, 7s mod 10 plus 3 should give me 6. So essentially 7 times s should have an ending digit of 3. That is why how I'll get 6 as such. 7s mod 10 should give me 3. So what would 7 into what digit gives you 3 as the last digit? 7, 14, 4, 21, 1, 24, 28, 8 is 35, 42, 49, 56, 63. The only multiple of 7 which gives me 3 as the units digit is 7 into 9. So that would mean that s has to be 9 in that case. So 7 into 9 mod 10 would give me 3 plus 3, that is 6. So the only digit where I can get 6 over here is if s is equal to 9. So using that I will remove all of this, and in that case, in this particular case, I get s is equal to 9. Okay, so 9 and this. So if that is the case, if this is 9, what is the p which is the only digit remaining? That would be 5. So this should be 5, 6, 7 and 9 and 8. So let me see what is the value I get if this is the case. If this is the case, I get 8 into 9, this is 56, 53, 5, 45 plus 63, 6, 54, 60 and 45, 51. So this is 6, 6, 5, 5, 5. So this is P, 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 Q, Q. So it is satisfying the entire puzzle properly. This is P, Q, R, S, T. All are individual digits between 5 to 9. This is 4. If I multiply up, I am getting P, 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 Q, Q. So this configuration holds true. But let me also check out the other configuration that I have not checked till now, just to make sure that that doesn't hold true, or if I am getting more than one answer. In this case, there were no can't be determined, but in just let us check that doesn't give me an answer as such. So let us consider what happens over here. 7 into this is 56, this is 42, so that is 47. So this is 7p plus 4. Okay. Now this is plus sign. This is 8s and 8s mod 10. So 8s mod 10 plus 7 should give me 6 as the digit. Now can this actually happen? 8s would be a even number, mod 10 would also be an even number. Even number plus an odd number will not give me 6 an even number. So this is essentially impossible. So this cannot happen, which means that this configuration is impossible. So the only configuration is this, which is 5, 6, 7 into 9, 8, which gives me the answers. Now let us, now that we know that P is 5, so in this case what do I get? P is 5, Q is 6, R is 7, S is 9 and T is 8. So in this case what is the value of P? P is 5. What is the value of R? R is 7. What is the value of S? S is 9. And what is the sum of Q and T? That is 14. Pretty easy question as such once it is understood. So this was an easy set just to get you guys started. The second set that I'll be posting in like exactly 1 minute would be slightly harder. I hope you guys are all ready. Those who missed the first set, please head over to kraku.in/live. Right now, I'll be posting the second set in under a minute. So I hope you guys are ready. We'll be posting it very soon. And if you've just joined in, please go to kraku.in/live. Okay. And I hope that you guys are able to solve these. You're ready with pen and paper. The second set is also very doable. And I hope all of you get it. Okay. So guys, posting the second set in 1 minute. Okay, I hope everyone is ready. So let's go. If you guys have not liked the stream, I see a lot of people on the stream, and if you have not liked the stream, please like the stream. Please share the stream with whoever is preparing. It matters a lot to us, so please like the stream. If everybody is ready, let's go with the second set. ready, just let me know. Okay, Manjeet, we are putting the second set now. Okay, best of luck with this. I hope all of you get this one also. Okay, let me answer any queries that were there over here. Okay. So this is kraku.in/live. Please make sure if you're joining in now, please head over to kraku.in/live. If you're seeing this video later on also, you can still see this particular test. Just go head over to kraku.in/live. At the top, you will see a button called live sessions. You click on it, you see all the previous live sessions that have been held. All of these sessions are visible in the test format. So please head over to kraku.in/live and you will see all the previous tests also. Okay, Ritu, thank you for that you have liked the session. Please like our stream, it matters a lot to us. So thank you very much. 19 set 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this was something that had come in recent CAT, and even that set was not very difficult. It was slightly harder than this, but not much harder. When you have actual CAT scenario, while giving an actual CAT, you are under a lot more stress. So people take a lot more stress then. So if you remember this simple basic idea that you have to write down the quantitative conditions, write down that, okay, R into T mod 10 is equal to this. Once you start writing those conditions, even difficult coded arithmetic puzzles like that also will become very easy. Remember, in quant based LRs, just write down the quantitative conditions. It is a fairly easy set. Okay. Vipul, this is not way easier. If you actually go back to that set now, just remember the arithmetic conditions, you will find that one also easy. It is essentially hind knowledge. Once you have knowledge, it becomes easier. This is slightly easy, but not a whole lot easier. Okay, Vipul, you're only able to solve 7 questions in QA. If this is basically due to time taken, then I would suggest that you have to practice a lot more. You have to be able to solve every question in under 2 minutes as such. The easier questions in under that as such. So every question that you take, you should target 2 minutes as such. Apart from that, you should also focus on why you're making a mistake. Is it that you're not very comfortable with the concepts? Then go and revise each concept. After each concept, for example, on Kraku, you have concept test. So take the concept, see the concept, take the concept test, see the concept, take the concept test. If you keep doing this, basically there'll be if you are scoring 7 questions or getting 7 questions right, it means that there are 16 questions you are not able to get right, either because you don't know the concept or you don't have enough practice. So just figure out firstly, okay, I want to be very good at arithmetic. So say that all arithmetic questions I will get right no matter what happens. Then just focus on arithmetic and just practice like crazy in arithmetic. So what happens is that then you have a solid base of 50% of questions that you will get right. Once you have that, then go to some other topic which you are weak in but can improve in as such. So other examples would be functions, logarithms. Just basic conceptual knowledge is very easy there. Once you have some idea of how to solve logarithms, all questions on logarithms are actually fairly easy. So all of those topics just target one by one so that you can go from 7 questions to 10 questions to 15 questions to 20 questions. Okay. Those guys who are joining us, please like the stream, please share the stream. This motivates us a lot to hold more of these sessions. So please like the stream, please share the stream with anybody who is preparing for CAT. Okay. Let's see somebody asked, can't we do this without using mod? Yes, you can do this without using mod. It is there is intuitive explanations as well. But just remember, basically what happens in quant based LR, they're not asking explicit quantitative conditions. But once you start writing down quantitative conditions, it becomes a lot less hazy or ambiguous. The question becomes a lot more deterministic. So once you start writing down like the conditions in mathematical format, you might feel that okay, there's no need for actually to write them down in mathematical format. But once you start doing that, it becomes a lot more easier to solve. because then you have, instead of having a equation in front of you or a multiplication diagram in front of you, you have an equation in front of you. Equations lead finite number of results. Diagrams can be fairly difficult to get your hold on. You can feel that okay, this can be n number of things, but equations don't have n number of answers or n number of solutions. They by default have more experience solving equations than solving puzzles as such. So that's why I recommend writing down, when it comes to quant based LR, write down the equation. So if it is a quadratic equation, write it down. If it is a prime number, write it down in a set format, saying that okay, x has to be of this set of prime numbers, y has to be this set of this numbers. Once you start writing down those conditions, you get a better hold on them. That's the only reason why I say that write them down as mathematical conditions. Okay. So let us see where people are. Okay, 5 minutes left. A lot of people have gotten even this right. So I hope that we see a lot of this progress in this particular session. Good to see so many people who have joined us and are doing well. I see a lot of students who come every week on week and they have improved week on week. This is a easy set. I'll be having a level 2 of team selection and a level 2 of this as well. So just so that you have a slightly harder this. So I want to do more of that, of scheduling, etc., so that you have you have the basic understanding of each of these and a more advanced set from each of them as such. So once you say that okay, this is scheduling set, this is a team selection set, I can do all of that, then you will find CAT to be very easy. You will be able to crack it. Gitansh is asking, is it possible to get more than 90% from now? Yeah, definitely. See, Gitansh, you have still, there is a lot of time to CAT. We have a ample amount of time to actually improve, given that you put enough number of hours every single day. If you put 4 or 5 hours every single day from today to CAT day, and I'm sure you can get more than 90%. It depends on how much practice you do, how much analysis and improvement you focused or targeted improvement you do. It's like for example, if you focus and say that okay, if I have to crack CAT, I have to crack quant, and there are 22 questions, there are like 3 from like 2 from time and work and time, speed and distance. I have to do very well in that. If you put in the work, I'm sure you can mark off each of those areas and do much better than 90 percentile also. Depends entirely, it is entirely in your hands. Okay, let's see if there were any doubts over here also. Okay, I hope, Bharat, you were able to figure out how to submit the answers, and it's if you are here for the first time, good to have you here. Come in every single Saturday. We have these tests every Saturday, and you will see a lot of progress that is made every single Saturday. So everybody who is coming to this particular session for the first time, please come every Saturday evening at 7:45 p.m. We hold these sessions every Saturday, and they are in the test format. So I encourage everyone to actually try to solve the sets themselves so that they get hands-on experience. And with every single session, we generally see a lot of improvement in the students, in their confidence also, in terms of the ability to take on sets. Okay, so good to see so many people who have solved this question set correctly. There's still 22 minutes left. Those who are still yet to attempt, please attempt. There are a lot of people over here. Those who have not yet liked the stream, please like the stream. It matters a lot to us. So please like the stream, please share the stream. It helps us quite a bit in motivating ourselves to hold more of these streams as such. Parajumbles tricks playlist. There are some parajumbles on YouTube. Just check our channel. I think we had approached parajumbles there, and how to use connectors. Both of those I covered both in VARC revision as well as I think on the parajumbles this. At least in VARC revision I actually covered that, how to use the connectors, etc. So but don't rely entirely on that, because what these guys in CAT have started to do is that they don't want you to use those tricks. They don't want you to use connectors and pronouns to actually figure out parajumbles. So they now take non-contiguous sentences, one from the start of the paragraph, one from the middle, and two from near end of the paragraph, so that it's difficult to actually trace any grammatical connection between them. But even then you can use your logical connection to put them and unscramble them as such. So tricks definitely help. Connectors, pronouns, etc. Grammatical clues help, but don't rely on them exclusively. Okay, let's see where we are over here. Okay, so we have quite a bit of many of you have solved the entire set correctly, both sets correctly, I think. So very well done. I think most of you made a mistake in one question or so. I think a theta question where that was wrong, but surprising. But let's see what happened. And let's see what is the case. But 55 of you got it right, so that's a very good sign. And 20 who got it wrong, don't worry. In this particular set, I'll explain it thoroughly. You will be able to solve anything of this site if it comes next time. Okay, so let's take a look at the set first. Suresh is an old man who has the following assets: a house worth 75 lakhs, 3 flats worth 40 lakhs each, a fixed deposit of 60 lakhs, some gold coins which are worth 1 lakh each. He wants to distribute his property among his 3 sons, Amit, Namit and Sumit. The house or any flat cannot be shared by 2 people. Suresh divides his property among the 3 sons such that each one of them gets assets worth equal value. It is known that each son got equal number of gold coins, and Amit got the highest share in the fixed deposit while Sumit got the lowest share in the fixed deposit. What is Namit's share in the fixed deposit as such? So firstly, you have a house worth 75 lakhs. You have 3 flats worth 40 lakhs each, so that is 120 lakhs, and a fixed deposit worth 60 lakhs. Plus some gold coins which are worth 1 lakh each. So suppose there are X gold coins, so that is X lakhs. So the assets are basically, how much is this? This is 5, 8, so this is 5 plus 1, so 255 lakhs. So you have 255 lakhs plus X lakhs as the total assets that he has to divide among his children. Suresh has to divide among his children. So let us take a look at the first question. The house cannot be divided and the flat cannot be divided, but the fixed deposit can be divided as such. Okay, so Suresh divides the property among the 3 sons such that each one of them gets assets worth equal value. So what does it mean? That each one gets 255 plus X by 3. It is also known that each son got an equal number of gold coins. So each anyway got X by 3 number of gold coins. So if each one got equal number of gold coins, then the non-gold coin part should also have been equally distributed if the overall end result is equally distributed, which means that if I split it up into 2 parts, one is the 255 lakhs which is of the fixed assets plus X from gold coins. Each part was split into 1/3. So from the fixed parts, that means that this divided by 3, each one of them got 85 lakhs from the first 3 as such. From A, B and C, each one got 85 lakhs. Okay, so it is known that each son got equal number of gold coins, and Amit got the highest share in the fixed deposit while Sumit got the lowest share in the fixed deposit. What is Namit's share in the fixed deposit? Now I know that each one got 85 lakhs. So let's say this is Amit, Namit and Sumit. It's Sumit, right? Yeah. So in this case, I know that each one of them got 85 lakhs in total. See, basically the way I would get to 85 lakhs is somebody would get, like say, 75 lakhs of the house, and then they'd need 10 lakhs to get to 85 lakhs. If one person got the house, how much would they need to get to 85 lakhs? They need another 10 lakhs. Now where then this 10 lakhs come from? This can't come from the house because each house is 40 lakhs and it cannot be split up. So this 10 lakhs has to come from the FD as such. So this is house plus FD would be one combination that has to go to some person. Now the other is you have 120 lakhs in flats, 3 flats as such. So you can have one flat which is 40 plus another flat, 2 flats together which are 80. Why do I put 2 flats together? See, basically I have 2 people that I have to distribute among, because this one combination is already done. So if I have 3 things that have to be distributed among 2 people such that each of them gets to 85 lakhs, I will give 40 to one, that is 1 flat to one and 2 flats to the other. Because essentially if I give all 3 flats to one person, he is going to get 120 lakhs plus the whatever amount from fixed deposit, which is way above this 85 lakhs as such. So the 3 flats will be distributed as one person gets 140 lakh flat and the other gets 280 lakhs flats. So 2 flats of 40 lakhs each, which means a total of 80 lakhs from the flat. So this is flat, this is flat. Now this person, how much should he get from the fixed deposit to get to 85 lakhs? He should get 5 lakhs from the deposit. Now if this person gets 5 lakhs, this person gets 10 lakhs, how much should this person get? This person should get the remaining 45 lakhs, which gives him the 85 lakhs. So this is 85, this is 85 and this is 85. So all of them will now have equal amounts or equally distributed values as such. So this is flat and plus FD, this is flat plus FD. So what exactly is the combination here? These are the 3 possible combinations of how the distribution could occur. Now we have to figure out who gets which. It is given that Amit got the highest share in the fixed deposit while Sumit got the lowest share in the fixed deposit. In this case, in these 3 configuration, who gets the highest share in the fixed deposit? This guy over here. So that means Amit got 1 flat plus 45 from fixed deposit. So this is Amit essentially, flat plus fixed deposit. Now Sumit got the lowest in share in fixed deposit. So how much did he get? He would have gotten this particular configuration because this is only 5 lakhs. This one is the middle guy as such. So that means Sumit got 2 flats plus 1 5 lakhs from fixed deposit, which means that Namit got 40 lakhs from 1 flat plus 45 lakhs from the, sorry, this is not 45, this is sorry, this is 45. This guy is not this. Namit would have gotten the Namit would have gotten the only remaining thing, which is 40 plus 45 is done, 80 plus 5 is done, which means that Namit got the middle value, which is 75, which is the house, plus 10 from the fixed deposit. So how much did Namit get from the fixed deposit? He got 10 lakhs from the fixed deposit, which is answer A. Okay. Now let's take a look at the second question. How many flats did Sumit get? Same question as such, only the last part got changed between this and this. So Amit got the highest share, Sumit got the lowest share. How many flats did Sumit get? So Sumit got 2 flats. So the answer to this one is 2. Now let's take a look at the third question. Here the question slightly changes. So let me take a look at the question as such. So over here it is given. The value of assets divided between Amit, Namit and Sumit was 3:4 was in the ratio 3:4:5. So basically they don't get equal assets or equal distribution of assets as such. They get slightly unequal distribution of assets. Okay. So if that is the case, then gold coins were divided among them in the ratio 4:3:2. All the 3 flats went to the same person, but he did not get the house. One person got 20 lakhs in bank deposit, but that person is not Sumit. How many gold coins did Suresh have? So basically now you have to figure out what this X is, because there was no equal distribution, there is unequal distribution. Amit got 3. So suppose let's say this is Amit, this is Namit and this is Suresh. So that means Amit got, if like the total assets is basically sum of this. So this guy got 3A, this guy got 4A and this guy got 5A of assets. Of this, this is the total, okay. Of this, the gold part was divided in the ratio 4:3:2. So that would mean that this is 4x by 9. So this sum is 9x, 9, right? And we have x coins. So this would be 4x by 9. This is 3x by 9. So that is essentially x by 3. and this is 2x by 9. This is the gold part as such. Let's say the asset part is say A1, A2 and A3. So from this, what condition can I say? So 3A would be basically, instead of putting 3A, I know what the assets are. Assets would be 255 plus x as such. So 255 plus x, this is into 3 by 12. So 3 by 12 is basically 1/4. So 255 plus x by 4 is equal to A1 plus 4x by 9. Similarly, this is essentially 4A would be basically out of 12. So this is 12A. So this is 1/3. So 255 plus x by 3 is equal to A2 plus x by 3, and 255 plus x into 5 by 12 would be A3 plus 2x by 9. Now essentially I have a lot of variables and I have x, A1, A2 and A3. Now I can't find out using the just 3 equations with 4 variables. But what do I see over here? If I look at the second equation, x cancels from the second equation, giving me the value of A2. So if x cancels here and x by 3 cancels here, x by 3 cancels here, which means that A2 is equal to 255 by 3. So if A2 is 255 by 3, what do I get? A2 is equal to 85 lakhs, which means that Naman got 85 lakhs plus x by 3 gold coins as such. So this is equal to 85 lakhs. That means that A1 plus A3 is how much? That is basically 255 minus 80. So that would be equal to 170. Okay. Now it is given all 3 flats went to the same person, but he did not get the house. So what would it mean? So all 3 this went to the same person. So one person got a lot of this. He got 120 lakhs out of this 170. This Naman did not get the 3 flats because that 3 flats represents 120 lakhs. So that means one of Amit or Sumit got 120 lakhs. Now who would it be between Amit and Sumit? See, if you see, Amit gets more gold coins, but his total value is lesser. So A3 will definitely be more than A1 because with more gold coins also, he has a lesser total. So A1 is definitely lesser than A3. Which means that which of A1 and A3 will actually get the 3 flats? It will be A3. So that means Sumit got the 3 flats, that is 120 plus something. And that would mean that one person got the 3 flats went to the same person, but he did not get the house. So he did not, so he will not get the house. One of A1 and A2 would get the house as such. Now if 3 flats went to A3, who would get the house? Can A1 get the house? No, because there is no fixed deposit, is only 60 lakhs, which means that Naman got the house. That 75 came over here, plus he got 10 lakhs from the fixed deposit. Now it is also given one person got 20 lakhs in bank deposit, but that person is not Sumit. So this bank deposit 20 lakhs did not come over here. So A1 got 20 lakhs from bank deposit. So this is 20 over here. That means this guy would have, this is 10 plus 20, that is 30. So the remaining fixed deposit amount is 30. So this is plus 30 over here. So that means A3 is 150. This is 85. So that means this guy got only the bank deposit of 20. Okay, so we have a split of the this at the moment. So one house went to Naman plus 10 lakhs in bank deposit. 3 flats went to Sumit plus 30 lakhs in bank deposit, and the remaining 20 lakhs went to Amit. Now let us try to figure out how many coins were there if the final ratio is 3:4:5 as such. Okay. Now you have that, you know that the value of this is basically 20, but just if you put in the value of that over there, so you get 255 plus x by 4 is equal to 20. Why can't Sumit be 20 lakhs? One person, it's given here, one person got 20 lakhs in bank deposit, but that person is not Sumit. Kevin, just see this condition over here. Okay, because of that it can't be Sumit. Okay, so we have this is equal to 4x by 9. So if we solve this, how much do I get? 250. So this is 255 by 4 minus 20 is equal to this over here 4x by 9 minus x by 4. So over here what do you get? This is actually I'll just this is by 36. So this is by 36. So this would be 250. So this is 175 by 4 is equal to 16 minus 9, 16x minus 9x, so this is 7x by 4, so this is by 9. So x is equal to how much? X is equal to 175 into 9 by 7. So this would be equal to, this is 25. So this is equal to 25 into 9, that is 225. So how many gold coins did Suresh have? He had x gold coins, where we find x is equal to 225. See, once you are able to figure out who has how many of the fixed assets, then you could have figured out how many gold coins were there. The key was basically, if you wrote down the equations and if you spotted this is x by 3, this is x by 3, and that cancels off and I get A2, that is basically when you figure out, okay, I have the value of A2. Otherwise, you would be stuck with 3 equations and 4 variables and you'd be like, yeah, this can't be determined. But only when you see the second equation in written format do you know that, okay, this cancels, and I have the value of A2. So if you have the value of A2, then it becomes easier, because then you can figure out how much is A1 and A3 from the other conditions that are given. So this became solvable just because you had that conditions in front of you. Now let's take a look at the last question that is there. So the same question, same conditions as such. Now it is asked, how much did Sumit get in bank deposits? So in this case, how much did Sumit get in bank deposits? He got 30 lakhs. So the right answer would have been option B. Okay. So this is a simple set as such. But always remember, the more whenever you struggle with these kind of quant based LR sets, please write down the conditions, then they become far more solvable. Okay. Now I'll be posting the last set, which is on team selection. I hope everyone is ready for the third set. It's a slightly longer this as such. So I hope everyone is ready, and I'll be posting it in a minute. Those guys who are joining us right now, please head over to kraku.in/live. The third set will be posted in exactly 1 minute. I hope everyone is ready. It's also a very, very easy selection based set. Sorry for my voice, it's cracking a bit. It's a very easy selection based set. Please make sure that you are able to solve it. It's not difficult at all, but it explains the basics of team selection. So if you have not really have a good hold on team selection, this will give you a way of knowing how to do team selection as such. This is a very basic set, and it basically explains you the idea of how to solve actually those kind of sets. So I hope everyone is ready. So let's go. Let's post the next one. So let's go. Okay. So best of luck, everyone. Those who are who have just joined us, please head over to kraku.in/live. The test is going on over there. Also, please like the stream, please share the stream. Okay, please, it motivates us quite a bit to have more of these sessions. So I see that there are a good number of likes already, but it would mean a lot to us if we have a lot of likes. So please like the stream, please share the stream. If you know any of your friends who are preparing for CAT, please share the stream with them so that they also know to join in every Saturday. We'll be having these every Saturday at 7:45 p.m. This will be in the test format so that you can actually take the test and you know exactly how prepared you are for actual CAT day. So please like the stream and please share the stream as well. Okay. I'll be trying to answer some of the queries that are there. This is an easy team selection and I hope that everybody is able to solve this. Okay. Also, if you guys are looking for a good mocks package, please do check out Kraku Mocks. We offer 15 mocks and 45 sectionals. They are all in the latest format and we make sure that they are exactly accurately represent what CAT is going to be like in terms of weightage. So we know that arithmetic is important, geometry is important. We have studied the mocks, the actual CAT papers for the last many years. We ourselves take CAT many times, so we know exactly what is the expected CAT. So our papers are exactly according to CAT pattern and weightage, difficulty, everything. So please do check out Kraku's mocks. They are extremely good mocks at very reasonable prices with like very good explanations and video solutions. So please do check out our mocks. Okay, they are available for just $6.99, which is like a fraction of most this. So very, very reasonably priced and very good mocks. So please do check out our mocks. If you are just preparing for starting your preparation and you haven't taken a CAT mock yet, The guys who are looking for more of these live sessions, please do check out our live booster series. It would be live sessions conducted by me and Maruti. So we'll be conducting all the classes live. We'll be covering all the important topics and using the same format where we explain things how to solve and give hands-on practice. So those sessions will be very, very useful for somebody who requires additional practice, figuring out where they stand, concept coverage, all of that. If you want to do in a time constricted manner, please do check out our live booster course. They start from this Monday, so please do check out and enroll as soon as possible. Okay. Manjeet, you couldn't solve the last two. So the last two, there was a trick there. So always basically whenever you get stuck with quant-based DIs and quant-based LRs, write down the equations. Those equations are your guiding light. Once you write down equations, it becomes a lot less complicated. If you are trying to hold all that information in your head and trying to figure out arrangement without actually writing down the equations, it is much harder than if you actually explicitly write down the equations. It reduces the complexity level quite a bit. How people are going. Okay, this people are finding, I think, slightly more trickier with like 5 minutes left, just 11 and 15. But it's not very tricky. But this is something I think which is new to most people. So that's okay. This is not something a lot of people might be comfortable with. Team selection is a new topic where I'm covering it for the first time. So I'll explain it in detail. But just remember, this is the logical set, not very difficult, entirely doable as such. So just give your best attempt over here. Even if you don't get it, I'll be there to explain, so that you have a another this in your this of sets that you can solve. Team selection would also be in that particular set of sets that you can solve. Where will they be held? They'll be held in a similar format where we'll have private sessions of this type. So similar kind of live streaming format, but for only the premium students. Those who are joining us now, please like the stream, please share the stream. I see the 148 likes, so be good to know there was actually very good participation today, and most of you guys got a lot of the sets right. So good to know that every week on week there is progress, that students are doing better. My voice is slightly breaking today, so there's difficulty for me to explain because of that, but overall I feel that you guys have done, most of the guys who have been coming for the streams have been doing better week on week, so good to see all the improvement that is there. Please like the stream, please share the stream. If you have benefited from Kraku's streams, please do consider subscribing to our live booster classes. Our live booster classes will be like this, but they'll be like 1 hour where we cover each topic in detail. We explain how to solve and hold more of these sessions in detail as such. So please do check out our live booster classes also. The link is there in the chat box, in the live chat box, as well as in the description box. I hope you guys are able to see this. Mostly see this from the this also from the view instructions window rather than from here. Let's see how far people have gotten. So 2 minutes left, 26, 27, 28. So split down the middle when it comes to it. Rohan and Sahil are fairly close to the top. Both of them, Arif and Sakshi and Devraj. I think many people are still in the process of submitting their answers, so it will be quite interesting to see how many people who ends up as the topper. So best of luck to all of you. Whoever is the topper, we'll be giving you a t-shirt, Dash Cat topper t-shirt from Kraku. So once this is done, I'll announce who is the topper of our leaderboard, and will be sending out you a t-shirt. So hope best of luck to everybody who is near the top, and I hope you get the top position. Guys, also let me know how you guys are doing in mocks. What are the average scores that you guys are getting? Where are you stumbling? What is your current challenge or hurdle for you to actually reach 90 percentile plus? It'd be interested to know where students are in their preparation as such. If you have completed your portion, you're still in the process of completing, focusing on practice and mocks. So there'll be most people would be in this where most of the portion is done. Even if most of your portion is not done, don't worry, there is time, but focus on completing the portion and reading everything, and then focus on starting your practice as such. My mock scores varies a lot. In previous mocks I scored 49, in today's mock I scored just 21. Don't worry, actually this happens to most of the people. Just figure out where you're having a lot of fluctuation. For many people it comes from DILR, because on good days they are able to solve a lot of sets, on bad days they are not able to solve most sets. Again, just make sure that wherever in, like say, quant section, every mock, between mocks, you have to do this hard work of actually figuring out what areas you are weak in, working on them. So your mock is just like 70 23, 22, 23 questions, so that's like hardly any questions as such. Earlier there would be 3 hours mocks, people would get drained and all. Now you have 2 hours, you have less draining mocks, you have to solve fewer number of questions, so it gives you more time to actually do more things. So firstly what you should do is you should analyze that mock, figure out where you are going wrong. So after you figure out, okay, these are the 4 areas of quant that I'm doing poorly, have a weekly target. So your weekly target should be, in those 4 areas I'm going to solve 30 questions or 50 questions. If you're really serious, if you have the time, I would say sit down and solve 50 questions. That would take you how much more time? It would take you 2 hours, 2.5 hours to actually do each section. You can take that time out. If you solve 30-40 questions, easily you can improve your score in that particular area. Definitely you will improve. So it depends entirely what you do between mocks. It's not just the mock score A and mock score B that matters. What matters more is between the mocks, the amount of hard work you put in. So always make sure that you are not just taking mocks, you are analyzing them thoroughly, and before the next mock saying that, okay, I have to solve these many questions before that next mock. Okay. Okay, I scored 25, 33, 44, 45, 53 in a row. Good, you are improving, but this is you have a long way to go still. So keep at it, focus. You are doing, you have consistent improvement, and that's a good thing. But you need a lot more. So you have to figure out, okay, I have done say 25%, and I still have 75% of the way to go. I have to do these concepts, I have to practice this, and you continue to just focus, and next month and a half you are like completely in the zone when it comes to cracking CAT. So mock scores are fluctuating too much. I'm scoring, in some I'm scoring 60, in some not, even 15. What should I do? I think I'm doing bad in VARC. So Samyarup, basically if you're doing poorly in VARC, focus on VARC. Take sectionals. Between mocks, you should, I would say, take mocks every weekend. but between the mocks take verbal sectionals. So you can take like 2 sectionals between the mocks. So you should basically say that, okay, I'll take a mock, I'll analyze, okay, RC mein I didn't do so well, so I should practice more RC passages. So you can take topic tests in RC. We have like in Kraku, we have like I think over like 800 RCs or something. We have like a tremendous bank of RCs. So you can practice like crazy from RCs. Also figure out which areas you're not doing well in. Is it VA part? Is it RC part? What is your accuracy? All of these are factors, important factors that you should know. You should know exactly how much your accuracy in RC is. You should know how much your attempt in VA area is. You should know all of these things, and week on week you should know the change also in these things. So once you have that, figure out, okay, I did poorly in this, I'll take topic tests, I'll take sectional tests midweek, and there should be some improvement because of this effort, and next weekend when I take the mock, I'll see how much have I improved in this. Okay, so let's see where we are. Okay, so 30 and 36. I feel that this wasn't a very difficult set, but I feel that some people found it slightly difficult. But once I explain, you know that this will not be a very difficult set. But this is team selection, and I know many people don't do a lot of team selection sets because they don't come that often. So you might not have the previous knowledge of how to do this. But this is not a difficult set, and after this you will feel far more comfortable with sets like this. So we'll go like inch by inch. So we'll go with this easy set and more medium set and more harder sets, so that you have done very well, and congratulations to you. Please do write us at support@kraku.in, and we'll be sending you your t-shirt that you have come for topping today's test. So please do write us at support@kraku.in, and we'll be sending the t-shirt. So let's take a look at and also very well done to Sahil, Arifi and Sakshi and Bhavna, Ashwin and Yuvi. All of you guys have done very well. So there is absolutely no reason to be disheartened that you are not the topper. All of you guys are on the right path when it comes to DILR. I expect that you guys have the ability to crack DILR section. Just keep at it, keep practicing, and I feel if you are doing this well here, DILR will be a source of strength. Okay, so good, like very well done to all of you. Okay, so let's take a look at this particular set, what the set is and how to solve it. 3 professors P, Q and R want to select assistants to help them with their research work. 8 students A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H have expressed interest to join them. Each professor requires a minimum of 2 students to assist them in the work. Professors P's area of expertise is thermodynamics, Q's area of expertise is fluid mechanics, R's area of expertise is kinematics. Professors want their assistants to have a strong inclination towards their area of research, and hence only select students who have published a paper in their area of research. So you need somebody who has published a paper in one of these 3. The professors sit together and select students to avoid clash, 2 or more professors selecting the same person. Further, it is known that no student was selected by more than 1 professor. Also, all the 8 students were selected and no professor selected more than 3 students. So, if all 8 students were selected and no one selected more than 3 students, that means that you have a split of 3-3-2, where basically 2 professors selected 3 students and 1 professor selected 2 students. That's the only way you will have 8 students selected among 3 professors, where everybody selects at least 2 and not more than 3. So that is the only way you can have that kind of a configuration. So once you know that there are 2 professors with 3 students and 1 professor with 2 students. The details of the area in which the 8 students have published paper are as follows. So you have those details, and then you are given some questions. Okay. So let us first try to say who are the professors and who are the students that they can actually have. So you have the professors are, say, P, Q and R. So this is P, Q and R. P's area of expertise is thermodynamics, Q's is fluid mechanics and R's is kinematics. So this is thermo, this is fluid mechanics, and this guy is kinematics. Okay, and this can be 3-3-2 in any order. Anybody could be the one who selected the 2 people, and the remaining could have selected 3 people. Okay, now let us take a look at who the students are. Who are the possible pool of applicants? See, basically they have to essentially select only those who have actually written a paper in their field. So A has written in kinematics and thermodynamics, so A is over here and A is over A is over here. Then B has written in fluid mechanics and thermodynamics. So this is B is over here, B is over here. Then C has written in kinematics and fluid mechanics. So this is C over here and C over here. D is only fluid mechanics. So if he is only in fluid mechanics, he has to be selected, because if he does not get selected by Q, where will he go? Nobody else can select him. So he has to be selected by Q as such. Kinematics, E is everywhere. He is kinematics, thermodynamics and fluid mechanics. So he is in all of these as such. Okay. F is only thermodynamics, so P has to select him because there is nowhere else he can go. This guy is only kinematics, so this guy has to be selected by G, has to be selected by R, and H is fluid mechanics and kinematics. So H is over here and H is over here. So basically, if you have a distribution like this, how can you actually distribute? There are many ways you can distribute, because essentially you can have anybody having 2 and somebody else have the remaining 3 having 3 as such. Suppose I have B over here. So if B is over here and this guy has suppose only 2 people. So the remaining are not over here. So if the remaining are not over here, that means this guy has A and E, because A and E are the only other people. B is already gone and A and E are gone. So this guy will have C and H. That is only in one particular configuration if this guy has 2 and B is with him. There are many configurations possible. So we will not go by this. We will see what the conditions, additional conditions are given, and only once we have the additional conditions can we actually figure out how to answer. So let's take a look at the questions now. Which of the following statements cannot be true if it is known that E and H work with the same professors? So if E and H work with the same professors, where can they be? Okay, if E and H work with the same professors, then it cannot be over here. So E and H will be either over here or over here. So E and this guy cannot, this is definitely not true. E will not be over here because E and H work with the same professors. Now let us see if each of the options are possible as such. So you have 4 options, okay, 3 options and the 4th one is none of the above. So let us see which option is impossible. Option 1, A, B, C. So first one is A and B work with the same professor. We have to see if this cannot be true. So let us see if there is a configuration where this is true. So you have FAB over here. That is the only way A and B can work together. So this guy has 3. E and H work together. So let's say this is GEH over here. Okay, and you have GEH, AB is done. So C would be over here and this would be D and C essentially. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, everybody is done. So even though E and H work together, A and B can still work with the same professor. So this is not impossible as such. The option B is C and G working with the same professors. If C and G work with the same professor, so I'll just, instead of doing this, I'll just keep this like this, FAB, and this I will instead say that E and H work together, right? So this will be DEH over here and this will be C and G. So again, this is also possible. This is 3-3-2 combination. Even this over here, E and H work together, and C and G also work together. So even this is also possible. C and D work with the same professor. That was also already seen over here. So even this is possible, even if we know that E and H work together. So which one of these cannot be true? All of them can be true. So the only one which the answer we are left with is option D, none of the above. Let's take a look at the next question. How many ways can the students be assigned to the professors if it is known that P has selected A and E? So I'll remove all of this option A, B, C part that I had put over here. And let's see the second question's conditions, okay? The second question's conditions are that, So the second question's conditions are that, how many ways can the students be assigned if it is known that the professor has selected A and E? So this is over here. If I know that A and E are selected, so this guy is over here, A, B, E. So if A and E are selected, where can they be selected? We can, P has selected A and E. So he has FAE. So he has 3 people and one of these 2 has to be having 2 and the other will have 3 as such. So FAE is over here. So I will, this is done. So B cannot be selected. E is also done. So essentially you will have B is not selected over here. So B has to be selected over here. So this is B and D are over here. and then you have CH remaining as such. So you have G over here. So essentially you can have CH in any possible distribution as such. So C can be the distributions that are possible is that you have C over here or C over here, H over here or H over here. So that is 2 into 2, that is 4 possibilities. Except you can't have C and H both over here, because in that case you have 4 people in this team and only 1 person in this team. So of the possibilities, so basically the possibilities are basically having BDC and BDH and BDC, BDH or just BD, and correspondingly they would be correspond to like G G this would be A is also gone, A is gone, so GH in this case, and in this case this would be GC, and in this case this would be GCH. So essentially you have 3 possibilities. See, 2 into 2 minus 1, basically the only case that you have to deduct is when you put C and H both with BD, where then the team size would be 4, which is impossible. So we see 3 distinct possibilities. So how many ways can you assign if P has selected A and E? You can assign the remaining in 3 different ways. Let's take a look at the next question. Which of the following statements is false if it is known that Professor Q selected E and he has selected the least number of students? If he has selected the least number of students, that means he has only 2 students as such. So let's take a look at that. I'll again rub so that I have the space to solve that. Okay, so over here you have the conditions given that Q has selected E and he has selected the least number of students. So that means that he has D and E. I'll write this again, A, B, E. And BCH, this is gone, so CH has to be over here, so this will be GCH, because they have nowhere else to go essentially, because Q has selected E. If he has selected E and he has the least number of students, that means he has only 2 students, so C and H have to go over there, and this guy would be FAB. So this would be basically FAB, DE, GCH. So let us see which one of these is not true or is false. B and A work with the same professors, not false, it is true. C and H work with different professors, no, C and H will not work with different professors in this case, they will work with the same professor. So this part, this sentence is false. So option B is false. D and E work with the same professor, this is true, in this case D and E work with the same professor. B and C work with different professors, also true. So the only one which is false is C and H work with different professors. So the correct option is option B. And the last question we'll take a look at is, if it is known that Professors P and Q did not select the least number of students, if that is the case, then who selected the least number of students? R. Which of the following statements will be sufficient to determine the students who work with each professor? So let us try to figure that particular one out. Just remove all of this. Okay, and so what do we have over here? What is the extra information that we have in this particular question? We know that P and Q did not select the least number of students. So this is 3, this is 2. So that means that so this is GFD. These have 3, 3 and this guy has only 1 more person as such. P and Q did not select the least number of such this. Which of the following statements would be sufficient to determine the students who work with each professor? So let's consider each of this as such. So if I consider option A, B, C and D, and in this case I have to figure out which option gives me a unique answer. So let us consider option A. D and H work with the same professor, so H is over here. Now I am given H is over here, so I can have B over here or C over here. This will be B or C, the third person. Then this would be, H is already gone, A or E is there. So this can be A, E or C as such. And in this case you have, this would be A, B or E. So again, there are many possibilities that can occur if only first option, if that information is given, you will have many this as such. See, essentially in this case, for you to actually uniquely determine the possibilities, you need at least one person's students to be fixed, and that would only happen if you have information about R. Because in that case, you would actually know that, okay, R has exactly 2 people. If you know exactly which 2 people are there, then the rest can actually be worked out more easily. So here you will not get a unique solution. So this is not the answer. E and F work with the same professor. So if that is the case, then F and E is there. Now the remaining can be A or B, and over here you have E is not there. So essentially again you get a lot of conditions. So A is there, or C is there, or H is there, and you have D over here, and B or C or H, and you have 2 people. So again, no unique solution just from this particular this. Now you have G and E work with the same professor. If G and E work with the same professor, that has to be over here, and there are only 2 people, so this is uniquely determined. So if that is the case, I have A, B, E, this is E is gone. So the remaining, this is D. So I will have B, C or H, and this will be F, and E is gone. Since E is gone, this has 3 people, so this will be F, A, B, and B is also gone, so this is D, C, H. So if G and E work with the same professor, I have uniquely determined who are which students are with which professors. So this would actually give you a sufficient information to actually figure out the entire configuration as such. The last one, I'll just check, because though we have found the answer, I'll just check for the sake of this. So A and B work with the same professors. They can only work over here, which is FAB. But even then, I can have essentially over here the choice between D, C, E or H. I have to pick 2, and between over here G, I'll have either C or E or H as the second person as such. Again, I don't get a unique solution. So the only one which gives me a unique solution is option C. So the correct answer is option C. So this is basically how you solve questions like this. Each question I had to actually figure out. Okay, so when you have team selection questions like this, you will have to assign and enumerate the different cases as such. So in these kind of questions, just remember, you have to figure out the teams. So you have to figure out A or B or E or C. So that gives you the number of ways in which the team can be formed. Just be comfortable with this notation. As we go further and we have more questions of this sort, you will get more comfortable with harder sets from team selection. So this is basically our session for today. I hope it was helpful to you, and it was good to see a lot of you being able to solve all of these sets, and I hope most of you are able to solve more harder sets in the days to come. So good to have all of you over here. If you're looking for good quality mocks, please do check out Kraku's Mocks. We have mocks for just rupees 699. They are very good quality mocks with exact CAT pattern and same difficulty, weightage, everything, and with video solutions. So please do check out our Kraku Mocks. Also, we have our live booster series starting Monday. So please do check out the live booster series, which starts on Monday. It will be basically live sessions taken on Kraku website only for premium students. So it will be a more targeted stream for with specific where portion will be covered, questions will be solved. So it would be a more intense stream of live classes. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you all those who have come here, and hope to see you next Saturday at 7:45 p.m. Thank you very much.